This is the far future. There is only war, and you just clicked on a video about it. Nice. Let's meet today's psychos. Orcs are a fungus-based species. Yes, fungus, genetically hardwired for eternal violence. They're not just stupid and angry. They're stupid, angry, and somehow psychic. They don't care about conquest or survival. They fight because it's fun. And if no one's around to fight, they'll fight each other until someone else shows up. Millions of years ago, the Old Ones, the same godlike beings who made the Eldar, created a warrior race to help win a galactic war. These early orcs were called the Krork. They were huge, smart, disciplined killing machines. But when the war ended and the Old Ones vanished, the Krork devolved into what we now call orcs. They forgot everything except how to yell, smash, and shoot. So basically, the perfect 40k species. Orcs don't choose to fight, they are biologically programmed to. Everything about them, muscle, mind, and culture, pushes them towards constant conflict. They don't even have a word for peace. The closest thing they've got is boring, and even that word usually starts a fight. And thanks to the warp, orc belief actually shapes reality. If enough orcs think red makes things go faster, it does. If they believe a gun works, it'll fire, even if it's full of rocks and glue. Their stupidity is their greatest weapon. The universe just plays along. Orcs don't care who they're fighting, why they're fighting, or even if they're winning. They just want it loud, messy, and never ending. An orc's life is simple. Wake up, find a fight, yell wah, and punch something green, or not green, depending on the mood. They run in tribes led by the biggest, loudest, meanest orc, called a war boss. When one of these war bosses gets really ambitious, they launch a wah. That's not a battle cry. That's a full-scale, galaxy-burning crusade of brawling, looting, and explosive joy. No strategy, no retreat, just speed, numbers, and DACA. Orcs are everywhere. No one knows how many there are, because the more they fight, the more they spread. They spread by shitting spores that sprout into new orcs, Gretchen, and squigs. So even if you burn the planet clean, they'll just grow right back. And some of them, they're extra weird, like weird boys who channel orc psychic energy until their heads explode, sometimes on purpose. Or mech boys who build rocket-powered junk with just enough screws to qualify as lethal. They don't need comforts, just meat to chew, scrap to smash, and something loud to aim at. Whole imperial sectors have collapsed just because some orcs got a little too excited. Orc society is a mix of brutal simplicity and absurd genius. They use teeth as money because teeth regrow. They worship two gods, Gork, brutal but cunning, and Mork, cunning but brutal. Which one's which? Even orcs don't really know. And their technology? It works purely because they think it should. Their machines are junk, their guns barely qualify, but in their hands, everything explodes anyways. Because deep down, orcs don't care about the rules, they only care about the noise. The Eldar mourn their past, chaos schemes in the shadows, the Imperium clings to survival. Orcs? They just want a good scrap and a louder gun, and if that means burning 10,000 worlds along the way, even better. That's the orcs. Loud, dumb, and doomed, just like the rest. If you want more galactic tragedies explained, hit the thing. Or don't. The Emperor's not watching.